Do you understand me? How are you? I'm fine, thank you. What about you? You are welcome. These are expressions that we all use, and we use them every day. Don't say that you don't do it, because I know that you do. So, but are there any alternatives to them? Of course there are. This is why I'm making this video, to give you some new phrases in order to replace those cliche expressions like "Do you understand me?" "You are welcome," "How are you?" and "I am fine." So today we are gonna get rid of them and learn new vocabulary. By the way, I'm David, and welcome to David the Teacher. So let's start it. And the first phrase is, "Do you understand me?" And I think that we all use this expression in our daily speech, mainly English learners, because sometimes they make mistakes, and as a result they would like to make sure, does the listener understand or not? And in order to check it, they use this expression, "Do you understand me?" So, but what is the alternative to it? The first alternative is, "Do you get it?" Easy, as you see. Do you get it? Also, you can say something like, "Do you get me?" "Do you get it?" "Do you get me?" They are the same. For example, guys, I just explained past simple question. Do you get it? Yes? Okay, let's move on. Now imagine a person who is sitting in front of you and you are telling him about something and he's making a face like that. Okay. When somebody makes that kind of a face, it means that this person actually doesn't understand you. And in order to check this, you can ask something like, "Are you following me? Are you following me?" So, guys, the structure of passive present perfect is subject plus have, has, been plus past participle. This is how we make passive present perfect. Did I explain that well? Did I explain that well? This is the alternative to "Do you understand me?" And when the matter is ridiculous, strange, or unusual, we usually ask, "Does it make any sense to you?" Does it make any sense to you? We use it instead of "Do you understand it?" "Do you understand the situation?" For example, 2 plus 2 is 5. Does it make any sense to you? No, it doesn't make any sense. And this one is my favorite, and I use it every day because it's short and it's clear. Is it clear? Okay. So let me give you an example. If the letters C are followed by E and I, then we pronounce them like K sound plus S sound. For example, vaccine, accept, and success. Is it clear? So let's move to the next fixed expression, which is "How are you?" And now I'm going to give you several other options to sound like a native speaker. And the first alternative to it is "What's going on?" Okay, what is going on? But when we talk to people, we don't usually say "what's going on," we say "what's going on?" What's going on? And the thing is, "what's going on" doesn't have the same meaning as "how are you?" And because of that, you can't answer this question like "I'm fine," "I'm good," "I'm bad." You can't say that, and instead of that, your answer should include something that is happening in your life or something that you are doing. For example, "What's going on?" Not much. "What's going on?" Nothing. All right? The second expression is "How have you been?" How have you been? We usually use this one when we talk to a person who we haven't seen for a while. For example, if you haven't seen a person for a month or 2 months, in this case, you can use "How have you been?" But if it's your colleague and you saw this person yesterday, yeah, in this case, it would be better to use another alternative. You can also use this alternative. It's actually a good one and it sounds natural. "How is it going?" Okay. By the way, we pronounce it like how's it going? How's it going? Right? Or you can also say, how's everything? How is everything? Just give it a shot. Try to use it in your speech next time when you talk to a person who is also learning English as you do. Or, how are you doing here? Doing great. What are you doing here? It's all good here. Let me repeat it. The first one asks, how are you doing here? It's instead of how are you? How are you doing here? Then the next person answers, doing great. What are you doing here? Then again, person number one, it's all good here. It is all good here. Alright? Then we have these three guys. What's up? What's up? And what are you up to? Let me repeat it. What's up? What's up? What are you up to? And I want you to remember that these three alternatives are informal. So I want you to use them to ask those who you know. All right? Imagine you came across your CEO and you are like, hey, what's up? Of course, that person is going to answer you, but his answer would be like, I'm good, I'm good. But you're not. Do you know why? Because you are fired. So in order to avoid that kind of a situation, please try to use these questions when you are talking to a person that you know. The next expression is can I? Can I? I always notice that my students use this in their speech, and they do it because they want to be polite, all right? But what is the best alternative to it? The best one, in my opinion, is may I. For example, can I go to the zoo? May I go to the zoo? Can I ask a question? May I ask a question? Or can I drink your coffee? May I drink your coffee? Etc, etc. And also you can replace can I with the I'm wondering if. I am wondering if. Do you remember the example? Can I go to the zoo? I'm wondering if I can go to the zoo. Or can I drink your coffee? I'm wondering if I can drink your coffee. Alright? By the way, I made a huge video about this topic. I mean, how to sound more polite. And here's the link. Follow the link to watch that video, but do it after watching this one. The next fixed expression is I'm fine. I am fine. So, is it correct? Yes. Can you use it? Of course you can. But I want you to learn some alternatives to it. For example, let's start with I feel. I feel great. I feel good. I feel wonderful. I feel fantastic. And I feel marvelous. Okay? I feel fantastic, great, good, marvelous, and wonderful. Alright? Instead of I'm fine, you can also say I'm bad, I'm good, I'm sad, I'm happy, I'm well. And sometimes we should show that we are polite people with a decent behavior. And in this case, when somebody asks us a question like, how are you doing? Or how are you? Or how is it going? We use answers like, I'm good, thanks for asking. I'm good, thanks for asking. Or, all good, you? All good, you? Do you see at the end I'm asking a counter question? All good, you? And if you want to show some positivity, you can say, I can't complain because life keeps blessing me. I can't complain because life keeps blessing me. And you may also say something like, you know, it's not that bad. How are you doing? You know, it's not that bad. How are you doing? Please stress the you if you ask a counter question. How are you doing? Okay? I also like when people try to show that they are living the best period of their lives by saying, living the dream. Okay? How are you doing? I'm living the dream. And if someone asks you, how are you doing? You can say something like, I was doing great before I saw you. Okay, I was doing great before I saw you. As you understand, it's just a joke, all right? And you can use it if you talk to your friends. I also like this one. You tell me how am I doing. You tell me how am I doing. Or you can also say, enjoying life and nothing else. How are you doing? I'm enjoying life and nothing else. And if someone says thank you, how are you going to respond? You're welcome? No, don't say that. It's very common. Use this instead. Don't mention it. Okay? Don't mention it. And if you want to show that you are a very helpful person, you can say, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. You can also say, it's never a chore. It is never a chore. And I've also collected some short alternatives to you're welcome. For example, no worries, no worries, or of course. Of course. You can also say anytime. Just anytime. I'm happy to help. Okay? I'm happy to help. Or not a problem. Not a problem. For example, thanks for helping me with paperwork. Anytime. Okay? Thanks for helping me with paperwork. Anytime. Thanks for your support. It's my pleasure. Okay? Thanks for your support. It's my pleasure. You really helped me. The package was dead heavy. I'm happy to help. Okay? You really helped me. The package was dead heavy. I'm happy to help. Okay guys, this is the end and that was the last alternative that I've prepared for you. Briefly in this video, I gave you some new expressions to replace phrases like you're welcome, do you understand me, how are you, and I am fine. And if you find this video helpful, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, leave your comments below and check my other videos. And of course, I'm going to see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye bye.